We are off and running to the store. All right, let's do some shopping. So I have to get a dress that is going to be appropriate for the occasion, cooler for the hot temperatures, so something that is going to be elegant. So in my head, I'm like, I know what I want it to look like, I just don't know what it is that I want. I saw a couple of dresses, a couple of try-ons by some of my favorite content creators. And the girl that I really like, I love watching, well, there's 3 of them, and they live out in the country, and it just, I love it. I love it because they're happy, they have beautiful lives, a beautiful home. They wear beautiful clothes. They travel to beautiful places. And who wouldn't want to watch that, right? Who wouldn't want to see that? So when they're doing these try-ons, I'm like, oh, that is so elegant. And the one young lady that I like to watch, she is a very positive, very beautiful young lady who lives in the English countryside and with her husband and her little sausage dogs. And she is just so much fun to watch. But she does a lot of try-ons, and I guess they're called try-ons. Maybe she doesn't call them that, but she puts clothes on her body. She tells us all about them and where to get them, and to me that's a try-on. So she puts a lot of little dresses on that I think I could probably wear that one. I can't wear all of them because she's so pretty and fit and young, and some of these dresses that she wears just aren't, they are not for me. Let's just go with that. Not that she's not, she is always dressed in a way that is always appropriate for the situation. Like always. If she goes to the beach, she's appropriate. If she goes to the to a concert or to the opera or to, I mean, this young lady has really gone to a lot of beautiful places. Every time she dresses to go somewhere, she is always fully appropriate in every capacity. And so I'm not saying she doesn't dress appropriately. I'm saying the same dress on me would look like I'm trying too hard. That's what I'm trying to say. It would look like I'm trying to be much younger than I am. And I am approaching 60 in a proud kind of way. So shout out to my golden sisters out there. We're still sexy in our own way. But I'm not just, I'm not in that place in my life. I don't want to try to look 25. I'm not 25. I'm good. I'm good right where I'm at. And I just want it to look appropriate. That's the word that I'm going to go with. That's the word of the day. Appropriate. And I want it to be comfortable because the age that I am, I don't want to be out there in that hot sun, having a hot flash in the hot sun. No, we don't want to do that. So I'm looking for something that is going to be slightly elegant, will feel cool in temperature, and will be comfortable. So those are my 3 non-negotiables. Here we go. will tell you, I woke up this morning and did my normal routine. I had a little bit of specialty coffee this morning. It was actually like a mushroom blend coffee with espresso and all of the good for you mushrooms. And I'm sitting working on my budget. And I want to talk to you one day about the budget. We won't do that today because I am budgeted out. But I worked on my budget, and then I wanted to get out of the house a little bit. But what it ended up turning out to be is a day in for me because my son has taken my car to go have lunch with his friends. So that leaves me at home, stuck at home all by myself because he has not gotten a car for himself yet. So it's fine. So I decided, we got out, we did a little bit of cleaning. I cleaned out my garbage cans, and I actually learned a lesson while doing the garbage cans, as strange as that might be. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy my salad. This beautiful day, the sunshine, the breeze, it's so relaxing. I don't have all of the drama of my work life, drama of my private life. Just a very casual day. And I'm going to sit here and chill. I haven't seen any animals this morning, but I do have some beautiful little furry friends that live in my backyard, and they are often spotted in the front yard. We have a mama deer that has she just had a baby deer. And if I can capture her and her baby, I will link that in. I will post that in. But I don't know. I think she's kind of resting today because I haven't seen her or the baby all day. So, but I'll have to catch her for you so that you can see what she looks like. So, just going to enjoy my lunch, and then I want to share with you the story about the garbage cans. But clearly, I don't want to talk about my garbage cans while I'm having lunch. So, we'll revisit that. As beautiful as it was outside, I really did enjoy my lunch outside. I couldn't continue to film outside because the sunshine was just, it just directly come right over the top of my head and was like, I couldn't see my screen. I couldn't see anything. So I came back inside and pulled myself together. And I still want to share with you my wisdom from the garbage can, because that story just, you know how you have those moments where you're doing mundane, ordinary things and a life lesson comes out of it. That's exactly what happened to me. It was a little surreal in the moment and funny. So I'll share that with you. But before I do, I just sat down because I still have my water, and I'm about to put a little lotion on my face. I'm not going to do makeup today. I'm going to be at home all day. My son is gone to lunch, so I'm stuck at home. That just means I'm going to save a lot of money because I won't be in the store shopping. But before I start putting my lotion on, I wanted to share with you the outfit that I bought yesterday when I was shopping. You know, I was talking to you about my upcoming trip to San Diego to my son's graduation. And during that discussion, I had tried on a couple of dresses. I pulled one out that had the little spaghetti strings on it, the little wide, narrow straps. I didn't feel comfortable with that, so I put my little vest on over it, which was cute, but I was a little concerned with how hot that might be at that graduation. So I wanted to step back and show you the little outfit that I did buy when I was at the store yesterday. I went to 3 different stores, and I actually found this one at Burlington Coat Factory, believe it or not. And my son, who's graduating, actually used to work at Burlington Coat Factory. So it's kind of funny, at that same store. So I went in and I thought, okay, I'm just going to check, because I had given up. I went to TJ Maxx. I went to a couple of other stores because I just want something inexpensive, something light. I don't want to spend a lot of money. I just want something that's going to look nice but keep me warm. I want to be comfortable as well. So when I was at Burlington, I found this. I paid $19.99 for it. And it has like a little blue pinstripe. So really nice. Will never go out of style, by the way. Never go out of style. This print will live forever. And the cut of the dress is that it is a shirt dress with no sleeves. So it has this nice collar. I could put on a sweater or a blazer and look a little more elevated. I probably wouldn't put a blazer with it, but a sweater or a light little jacket would look adorable. You could also throw on a sweater over this. That would look cute too, like a V-neck sweater with sleeves. I think that would look adorable. But it has pockets, and we love pockets. I love that it has pockets. And the fabric is thin enough that I'm going to feel very, very cool if I'm out in the direct sun. It does have a little tie belt. I think I'm going to wear this belt with it at the graduation because I don't like anything tight on my body. And this is cinched up enough to give me a little shape. But if you wanted to elevate this little dress, you totally could do that with a nice, nice leather belt. A thin layer belt would be beautiful. Even a wider belt would be gorgeous. You could run around and you could just do some shopping. You could run around and, skirt out to the grocery store, walk the dog. You could do any kind of like run around with this dress, but it is nice enough to wear to that graduation that is outdoors in the California sun. So it's not formal, very casual, but I wanted to look a little nicer than wearing like jeans, or I don't wear jeans very much, but like I have the wide leg white pant that I'm going to take with me that is kind of like a cotton linen combination, so it doesn't hold the wrinkles having that cotton in it. But I have that white vest, a white top, a button down top that has short sleeves that looks really, really cute with that white wide leg pant. And then while I was shopping and found this dress, something amazing happened. There was a little set, the set that's in trend right now with the little the little shorts and the little button down shirt. Well, someone had done something with the shirt. So they took the pants, the shorts, the little white shorts that were cotton linen that have a seashell attached to it. Oh, island life. And they marked these shorts down to $3. $3. So let me show you them. Let me show them. Let me grab them. Super, super trending right now. And it is a light enough fabric that it's going to be cool, but it is also thick enough that you don't see through it. It has this adorable, oh my goodness, look at that, the little seashells. Listen. So, stretchy waist, we like that. And then, what's that? I hear the Hallelujah Choir. It has pockets. That's the key right there, pockets. I do love a pocket. I think, why do these designers keep creating dresses and skirts and pants with no front pockets? Somebody give them the memo. Karen, give them the memo. But this pair of shorts, I have been looking for the perfect pair of shorts, and either they were just too expensive, and I'm not spending a lot of money on a pair of white shorts that I am just going to be hopping around with flip-flops and sandals and sneaker. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not paying $40 for a pair of shorts. Something like this with that white button-down top, or even that little white vest that I showed you with the summer dress, would look so adorable with this. And this, to me, is going to be a lot more comfortable than those structured shorts. So, good find. Oh, I want to show you another pair of pants that I'm going to take with me too. I don't wear a lot of these, but if you're going to buy a tank top, these little, they're very thin. You can get them in stretchy silk, satin. If you're going to get they're shells. They're kind of like the top part of a slip, but they're little shells that you would wear underneath a blazer or sweater, or you could wear this with a cute pair of shorts. I could wear this, with the pair of shorts. Like that would be so super cute together. And then these cute little wide leg printed pants. And then I would put, well, that was a fail. If I just wanted to leisure around, still stay cool, I would put the pants with that. I could hand wash this in the sink and then hang these up, and they're dry by afternoon. So if I wore them one day and washed them and hung them up, I literally, within a couple of hours, could wear them again because they dry quickly. Light fabrics like that are great during the summer. They're great for travel. And if you're going to go international flights, keeping your fabrics really thin and really light gives you a little bit more elevated vibe without adding all of those, the weight to your bags. And it makes it very easy to just quickly hand wash your stuff and hang it up in the hotel room. So it's amazing. I also think what I'm going to take with me will be the, I think I'm going to take it, I don't know, this just seems really extreme, but this is a black raincoat, and it is lined, so it could give me some warmth. I think it would roll up pretty easy in my secondary bag. I could potentially wear this on the plane if I wanted to. I might. I have a black t-shirt that is form-fitting and a black wide leg pant that I'm thinking about wearing. I don't know how I feel about that on the plane. But they're very, very comfortable, and it really does look chic. But if I do wear those, I will probably put this on with it. It's going to look like a dark, heavy outfit in the airport, but I certainly won't have to be afraid of stains or anything like that. I don't know who made that raincoat either. Honest to goodness, I love top quality clothing, but oh, London Fog. And I'm going to tell you, before you start buying expensive name brand items, check out your thrift store. Check out your thrift store. London Fog is not one to be, spit at. They do make good quality rain jackets and raincoats, and this one has a detachable hood. I would definitely pack this and take this with me. If I went to Florida, I probably would keep the hood on. And if it were, mid-season, like fall season, some of those interchangeable seasons, I would probably keep the hood and take it with me. But it makes great coverage for if it rains. And I will tell you, I learned the hard way when I went down to South Carolina. I grew up in Alabama, so I should have better sense than to go down to South Carolina in a pair of white pants like I did and no secondary pair of pants to go with it in case it rained. But that's exactly what happened to me. I got down to South Carolina and the rain hit me, and I was wearing those light, thin linen and cotton white wide leg pants. And you know what happened? They were dirty from all the dirt that kicked up off the ground, and there I was with no other pair of pants with me. I had a skirt, so I was cold because I get cooler during the rain, and I had a long dress that just did not make sense on a rainy day in South Carolina. So always take a secondary pair of pants. Never do what I did. To my defense, I will say, I was only going to be there for the weekend, and I took a backpack, and I just wanted to see what I could do with very few clothes in my backpack. So my two takeaways on that is make sure you take a second pair of pants that's not wide leg, and make sure that you pack a pair of pajamas to keep yourself warm in a cold hotel room. I will never do anything different. So that was my lesson learned. So I wanted to tell you about the garbage can. This, to me, was just almost surreal that I would learn such a lesson from cleaning garbage cans. So we have had the same 3 garbage cans that the our facilities here in America, when you have garbage, they give you 3 or 4, they give you cans. They give you garbage cans. And you're responsible for filling them correctly and getting them to the curb. And if you have teenagers or young adults at home, you know that they don't always make it to the curb. And what happens when you leave garbage in the garbage can a little bit too long? Little creepy crawly things start to get in there and grow. I'm not going to name what that is. It's a little disgusting. So, needless to say, we had some of these things going around in my garbage can. So, I decided what we needed to do was get out there with the water hose and spray these things out. So, my husband is telling me while I'm cleaning them out, I'm cleaning the outside, I'm cleaning the lids, I'm putting Clorox bleach in there. I'm cleaning these things out. The only thing I'm not doing is scrubbing them and touching them. But I'm spraying the water in there and I'm getting them clean. And I know that I'm going a little overboard, but that's because they're dirty. So I'm putting the extra effort in to get these things clean, because I figure if I get them really good and clean now, then we could just do kind of a light maintenance, because when it gets to be winter, ain't nobody doing that. But during the summer, I should be at least every couple of weeks throwing a little water in there, maybe every month. Throw a little water in there and rinse them off. Turn them upside down, let them dry. Same thing with my lawnmower, but we will discuss that on another day. So anyway, as I'm cleaning these garbage cans, I realized that we have let these garbage cans get pretty dirty. And my husband, while I'm relentlessly cleaning these things with the water hose, is telling me, that seems like a lot of work for a garbage can. And I thought, and my first thought was, I want to do this properly with excellence. I want to clean them out well, because maintenance is a lot easier when something is either brand new or really well cleaned appropriately initially. Then you can maintain it better. And that made me think about how in our lives that is so true with relationships, that's so true with our health, that's so true with our personal belongings, the physical things that we purchase. It seems to make better sense to, like take care of the things that you have, take care of the people and the relationships you have in your life, take care of those things that are important to you, because life can get busy. You can have many people in your life. You can have many things in your life. You can have so many things around you that it becomes too much. It becomes overwhelming to maintain, let alone take care of in the initial stage. And when we get something new, I think it's important to value what we have in those relationships, in those items that we own. Because when we add more to that, when we buy more things, when we have all of these different, we're trying to stretch ourselves to do things for many different people, we lose sight on those places that are very valuable to us and where we should put our focus. And these garbage cans, as ridiculous as this may be to say, those have a very genuine, clear purpose. And that purpose is important to me. And if I don't value those things that have purpose, they matter, they're important, they help my life to be more ease. Whatever that situation, insert X there. This thing, this relationship, this X is important. So therefore, I have a responsibility to either take care of it or clean it up and bless someone else with it. Now, I ain't doing that with my garbage cans. Nobody wants that. But that being said, when we return those garbage cans at the end of our term of needing garbage cans, they're going to want something back clean, organized, orderly, proper, protected, taken care of, right? They're going to want that back, not just destroyed. And that goes with everything. So we shouldn't look at those things that we have that we don't feel like are all that important. We shouldn't say, well, they're not that important, so it's not worth putting the effort to take care of. It's not worth making sure that that is well maintained. We just shouldn't do that. We should either let something take care of it, clean it up, bless it, and let it go. Or we should take care of it, maintain it, to be a blessing to us. And there was just something about my husband saying that to me about that garbage can, how this just seemed like I was putting a whole lot of effort into something that just didn't matter that much. It hit me in such a deep way that even though we're talking about garbage cans, it could have been so easily a metaphor for other things in life. That if we value what that thing, that person, that relationship, that piece of furniture, that car, that dishwasher, that dress, that pair of jeans, those pair of boots, that cowboy hat, those leather sneakers, if you have it and it belongs to you and it serves a purpose in your life and it's a blessing to you, then take care of it, maintain it. And if don't let it go a long period of time before you are prepping some type of maintenance into your routine. And that was just a life lesson for me right there, that if I have it, if I own it, I need to take care of it. And if I can't take care of it, then I need to clean it up and bless somebody with it. But if it serves a purpose in my life, I need to maintain it. Get it cleaned up, maintain it. And that was just such a deep revelation in the middle of cleaning a garbage can. I mean, it may sound silly, but to me, it was a metaphor for deeper things. And I think sometimes we just get these divine inspirations that teach us things and jolt us back to a place where we may not be aware of when we need to just slow down and take care of the things that we own, the things that belong to us that we need to be aware to take care of. It was just such a metaphor for a deeper wisdom. Who knew? Who knew that a garbage can could give so much wisdom? But it did. Okay, well, enough about garbage cans. So what I need to do now is I need to put a little bit of lotion on my face. And I want to show you a couple more things that I've been playing around with lately. My lips are kind of dry too, so I want to put a little something on my lips, and I'm going to put some lotion on my face. I'm not going to do my hair today. It's still kind of wet from my shower earlier. I've just got it clamped up in a little clamp. I most likely will leave this clamp in all day long today. I'm just not going to style my hair. I'm going to be around the house doing things around the house. And yeah, so I'm not doing my hair today. But I did want to share with you a couple of things that I'm using for my skin today. Because as we know, I am a huge proponent of skincare. Cosmetics are wonderful, but my main go-to is my skincare first. So one of the things that I put on my face is I've been using Clarins, and I use the SOS primer, which also has a little bit of conditioning in there. If you watched my earlier videos, you would see that I do use this before I put foundation on my face. I don't wear a lot of cosmetics. I did do a cosmetic try-on, not try-on, but my normal cosmetic routine, which is very minimal. I did that. I will try to link that to this video, although I'm not putting makeup on. This is a Beauty Flash Balm Tightening and Radiance Boosting. I don't use this very often. You're supposed to put this on before you put your makeup on. But the reason why I like the SOS is because it has kind of a shimmer to it, and I'm all about that shimmer. That is so beautiful to me. And but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to put this on. I'm just going to try it since I'm at home. I'm not going to be wearing makeup. I'm not going to be out and about today. I'm just hanging out at home. I'm going to clean my house. And so I'm going to try this on just to see how this feels. But this is Clarins. And like I said, you're supposed to put this on before you put your makeup on. But I want to see how it feels. I want to see how my skin will feel throughout the day, what this will look like, how it will feel on my skin throughout the day. Does it feel thick? Does it feel heavy? It has a beautiful scent. They're very much known for not having perfumes and things like that. Their products are very clean. I think they're vegan as well for the most part. I believe they're vegan. But this is kind of coming out as a gel, and I'm just putting this all over my face. I tend to get dry right through here, sometimes at the bottom of my nose here. I have noticed as I age, I'm approaching 60. I am 58 years old, and I keep forgetting my age, and that's okay. We're good with that. But as I've aged, I've gotten a little bit drier right through here. And sometimes I will put some on my neck. And like I said, you're supposed to put this on and then put your makeup on. I'm not doing that. I just want to see how it feels on my skin. So I put that on. It does have beautiful fragrance, kind of light, almost like a powder. That's what it kind of feels like. My lips have been dry lately. I think it's all this weird weather we're having in the Midwest. But I want to share two things that I use on my lips when they feel quite dry, and I just don't want to deal with like lipstick for the day. I love Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula Lip Balm. I have used the fire out of this. I think I bought it at like a dollar store. And I'm going to tell you right now, I put these in my car, and these are just amazing to give you just a little, and it smells like coconut, and I think it is flavored with, I think you can taste the coconut in it. Don't eat it, though. Don't eat it. But, yeah, this is amazing to throw in your car, throw in your bag on those days, or if you're headed to the beach and you just want something that you don't, like if you lose it, you haven't spent a whole lot of money, but it is highly effective in making sure that your lips feel moisturized. The other thing I want to share with you, and I use this very often, very often. The other thing that I wanted to share with you is Burt's Bees has a essential oil chapstick that has a little color, but this is lip shimmer. And again, I love those shimmering things. And this is rhubarb. I think they have another one called watermelon that I really like. They're not flavored, but they have that really pretty tint color. So they're tinted. And this one has a little bit of shimmer. I'll put it on just so you can see. I'm not going to do anything fancy, but I'm going to show you. See, it definitely, like it really has color. So this is what I used before I started really playing around with purchasing lipsticks. I have a lot of, my lips get so chapped so easily with lipstick, and then I've spent all this money on lipstick, and then it looks crazy. So I only have like one tube, one lip gloss, and two or three cheap shimmery brush on type. I believe this is Wet n Wild. Like, I never wear this, but I have it. The ones that I really wear quite often, honestly, is I bought a Chanel. This color is Motion, and it's a pretty, like a reddish pink. I'll hold it over here by the white. And then I have a Clarins lip gloss, and I'm not real sure. It's kind of like a cherry color. It has a little bit of a a tinted color in there. Sometimes I'll put the lipstick on and put the lip gloss over it if I really want to like go next level with my lip color. The Burt's Bees is just so moisturizing to your skin. I don't know if I showed you this, but I think I did. But they have several. I really love the one that has shimmer. And during the winter, when my lips dry up really bad, I don't wear lipstick. I actually would put something like this Burt's Bees with the color tint with the shimmer on, because it feels good. I feel that peppermint on my I can feel that now because this has peppermint in it, and it's just, I like it. If I don't want color, don't need color, I'll use the coconut because there's no color in the coconut, and I don't always want color on my lips. So I'll leave this color on for today. I'm for sure it'll be gone within a couple of hours because I'll be rubbing it off somehow. I'll be going to clean something and it'll start aggravating me because I have color on my lips. And I don't usually wear a lot of color on my lips on days when I'm just running around. And especially if I'm at home, I don't wear color on my lips when I'm hanging out at home. I just don't. The other thing I want to show you is I picked up this little freebie when I was purchasing my skincare at Sephora. And on your birthday, or you get little credits or whatever, this is called Cloud Paint Seamless Cheek Color Blush. And it is Glossier, or Glossier, little tiny thing. And I do think that the color is puff. So it's kind of like a little peachy. And I didn't choose this color. It's not the color I would have chosen, but it is a color that they gave to me. So I brought it home. And I'm going to put a little bit of that on my cheeks since my cheeks are feeling a little dry. And I'll show you what that looks like. So I don't know if you can see that this is just not the best color. It's just not the color I would have chosen for myself. As you can see, it's just kind of too peachy, and I'm more of a plum color. When you are choosing a product to put on your lips and on your cheeks, your lips are very forgiving, so you can get creative with your lips. But if you look at your natural lip color, that's a great indicator as to what undertones or what colors are going to look the best on your against your complexion. So my lip color, I don't lean toward pink or peach or red. I have more of a purple, plum undertone, like mauve. That mauve and plum. There used to be a lip color called Deer Fawn, or Fawn, and I thought that was the match, the perfect match to my lip. And that's how you best choose your cheek colors. You don't have to do that. You know, when you're very, very young, you can wear any color and just look gorgeous. You look amazing whatever you do, and I love how young girls get really, really creative, and sometimes you see very exotic things in regards to how they apply their makeup, and I'm like, that looks amazing on you. As I have aged, I have noticed that I have to lean a little bit further into my my undertones and my skin color, my skin tones. Our skin changes as we age. Our hair changes as we age. So being aware, you actually want to lean closer to what your natural beauty is. But anyway, I said all of that to say that, you know, as we age, getting back to those more natural colors will complement our skin tone, our hair, our eyes, our lips. It just brings out your natural beauty. And I love it all. I love the fake stuff. I love it all. I think women look beautiful. I just don't have enough of time in my life to really get creative with my cosmetics. So I try to keep as close to a natural look as I can. Well, you can't get any more natural than not wearing no makeup at all. And that's usually my go-to. But I am already feeling it with these lips. So I'm probably going to go take the lip color off and put my coconut chapstick on just to help with my dry lips, because this color, I don't know, it just makes me feel like I should be going out somewhere. I should be doing something fun, not cleaning the dishes in my house. So I'm going to take care of that. And see, I can't even drink out of my glass because I'm afraid I'll get the color on the glass. So, all right, I'm going to take care of this.